All right, so that was interesting, you guys, and very useful tips as well, and some quick fixes on what you can do to ensure that you have a smooth run this monsoon season. But what if you get trapped in some extremes, just like our weather patterns these days? Well, sample these pictures. Maharashtra is in the thick of a monsoon and it's been sort of raining non-stop, which for some areas in Pune meant that they were not plying on the road. The cars were literally floating. Heavy waterlogged areas and floating cars and bikes have become a common sight in our urban cities. So what should you do if your car or bike ends up submerged in this monsoon bath? Remember, the repairs on the car inundated like these can come to lakhs, if not thousands, and a lot of times the insurance does not cover it. So it is crucial to check the specifics of your coverage. Let's tell you what you have to specifically check for in your insurance cover. Let us start by the 5 types of different insurance coverage that is actually available in India. Let's bring you those graphics up then. First up, the most important and perhaps the most common one is the one we all buy online, a third-party liability insurance, which covers the cost of repairs or replacement of damaged vehicles or the third parties, that is, and it's mandatory under the Motor Vehicles Act, but is it enough? Which brings me to number 2, collision damage or own damage cover. Now, under this, the cost of the repairs of your vehicle that have been damaged is reimbursed. But to determine the cost of the collision coverage, it is the age and the insured sort of declared value that is taken into account to arrive at that premium. There is a lot of debate and a lot of conflict that happens here. Number 3 on the list, the third kind of insurance, is the personal accident cover. This is used while reimbursing of the medical expenses after an accident. Number 4, let's take you to that, zero depreciation insurance. This means the coverage is generally offered as an add-on to the car insurance policies, and if your car parts are to be replaced, the insurer will consider the depreciated value of the parts of the claim settlement. Number 5, and perhaps the one that is very, very key, a comprehensive car insurance. Now, this type of coverage gives the highest level of protection as it includes liability for third parties, it includes damage to own vehicles, personal accidents cover, and also all non-collision damages such as storms, floods, fire, and theft. So this should ideally be covering in case your car is completely inundated. But the bottom line here, guys, really is that always read the fine print of your insurance policy. The biggest issue that customers face is that we do not read the terms and conditions and we end up paying for it later. So those are some easy to follow instructions, simple steps. So happy driving this monsoon.
Okay, so we hope you've taken note of some of those tips as you step out. A lot of you are probably stepping out as we speak right now. Delhi at least is inundated. Rainfall happening earlier. Now you've got jams taking place. Parts of Delhi seeing water 3 feet, 4 feet high right now. Take those tips. Please use them. We're going to head into a quick break. Next up, on the other side of the break, we have a very special guest. Off-spinner Sneh Rana, who became the first Indian woman bowler to take a 10-wicket haul in a test match. We'll be bringing you her in just a few minutes.